So we were in the middle of, well, not even in the middle. We had just started call 174, which is Stephen and his mom, Dolores, and my computer all locked up. So it was still playing the call, but I was frozen, couldn't do anything over here. But I was seeing the live chat that was going on, but I couldn't do anything and it wouldn't let me start the call, anything. So it was anarchy. But I'm able to now start a new one, and I'm sure there's people that are still in the other one, not knowing that this one is going over here. Technology, gotta love it, or don't, or not. So the call we're currently on is call number 174. All the calls in this video, hopefully we have no more problems, knock on wood. All the calls in this video will all be from December 9th, 2005. We are only on the second call from that day, which the first one was him calling, looking for his mother. Chuck answered. Stephen didn't want to talk to him, so the call only lasted like a minute. So now he's talking to Dolores. Dolores sounds horrible. She's not feeling well. And hello, Heather. Glad you were able to find it. Totally screwy. So here I will go back to playing this call, which is from 3 p.m. and the call is 22 minutes and 12 seconds long. And we are like 2 minutes into it. And go.
She has a pair of shoes, blue ones, like you used to wear. Huh? Like you wear. Oh, no? Yeah. Mm. How much were they? $10. Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah. I used to pay $2 and something for mine. Yeah. 2 something or 3 something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. $8 for the t-shirt, I think. Oh my God. Yeah. I could have got you something over here, around here. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been cheaper. Yeah, I know. The white one, huh? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Can I tell you something? What? If somebody burns a body, they can't burn them in a garbage can. Because you need such a heat for burning something.
Dolores has the normal aging aches and pains, and it's hard for her to walk and, you know, that kind of stuff.
No, that won't get hard on. You're lucky you can burn paper. No. That's right. It don't get hot enough. No. Well, if you throw a lot of stuff in there, it don't burn off. No. No. On a burning body, you need a lot of heat. No. Yeah. I know. I found that out today. Oh, yeah? From who? Somebody told me that. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yep. And the fire I had behind the garage, that wouldn't have been hot enough anyway. Nope. You can't burn in that. You got to have a certain amount of heat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. No, it burnt for, what, 3 hours? Mm. If that? Mm. Mine too. I don't know why he took my barrel in the first place. Stupid asses. Yeah. All they did was burn garbage in it. Yeah. Paper. They took mine, they took yours, but they didn't take Chucky's. Did they take Barbara's? Yeah. 3 of them I think Barbara had. Yeah.
And the trailer that Chuck lived in at that time was down near where the license plate was found. So why didn't you take Chuck's burning barrel?
Oh, I thought mine was paper. The garbage in the house here. Oh, my mail just came. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, Becky. Again.
One from Manitowoc, Jody. One from Chippewa. Chippewa Falls? Yeah.
Chippewa Falls is where I spent my summers as a kid. Well, the Chippewa flowage, up by Hayward, Coudray.
One from Channel 4. Mm. Yeah. So you didn't get one from Stevens Point? No.
Thank you very much, Heather. Yeah, it was. All of a sudden, everything locked up. Both my screens locked up, everything. I couldn't do anything. So I don't get it. Hopefully, we have better luck this time. And hello, Tiffany.
Why would you just send me that? I don't know. What is it? I told you. In big letters, December 7th. Mm. No, we got this high school book. This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded. Oh, and 2 letters I think from somewhere.
Hello, Julie. Yeah, I had just seen the first Charlie post. And so I started to, because somebody was texting me, so I was dealing with that on my phone, so I wasn't looking. And so I just saw that Charlie post, so I started to ask, and that's when I noticed my face was frozen on this screen, and I couldn't do anything. So I was going to engage with him, but I couldn't.
People? Oh, yeah. People. What do you like people are?
Hello, Nana.
Well, of course, they're all from people. Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, interesting. Heather. Yeah, I wonder if she's on Facebook regularly.
She had to have tests this afternoon off. Yeah? Yeah, because they said there's something wrong with her liver. Oh. Well, I don't know. Yeah, she said don't come over today because I got to go to the, I don't know if she's got to go at the hospital or the doctor for that. I think the hospital maybe for those tests. EG, whatever. Yeah. Like I had.
Yeah. That would be an interesting live. Julie, sometimes it's fun to play with them, but it all depends, where they're trying to go. I can go either way, engage or de-escalate or ignore.
Oh. Maybe Rosie and Grandma. Maybe. I don't know. Because he's got something. Huh? He's got something. He's got something? Yeah. Like what? Some information. What the investigator should check on. Oh. Well, a woman called me today. She says, I think that should be checked on. When that car was down between the hills, yeah. It was on some TV station, she said. Yeah. I don't know what one. Yeah. She said it should be checked out. I said that one was supposed to be checked out already. Because I had given that to the investigator. On the hill? What hill? Between the hills. In that turnaround there. Where her car was. Oh. Yeah, but the windshield was broke. Yeah. Well, they didn't turn out what the windshield broke. Yeah, maybe it won't. Or if he thought it was broke, and it ain't. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. This was a different lady. Oh, yeah? Yeah. But did she say the windows were broke? I don't know. Oh, you got her number? No. Oh, yeah. You see, he should have got her number. She said you should tell the investigator that. I said the investigator knows that already. But I said I don't know if they checked on it. Yeah. I told the investigator everything. When it was in Michigan, sitting on Main Street, it was once. I don't know what day that one was.
Relax, Julie. The deer that Bobby got was a roadkill deer, allegedly. But then wasn't there 2 different stories on that, Heather, on who saw it first, Barb or Bobby? I thought Barb saw it and told Bobby about it. But then Bobby also says somewhere that he saw it. And you can't just take a roadkill deer. You have to get a tag or something like, it has to be reported or something for you to claim it. I don't know the details on that.
That's when it started. Yeah. Dad said that because I don't sleep. Well, yeah, that too. I was up at 3:30. I got up. What time did he leave? 10 o'clock this morning. So late? Well, he had to wait for that guy in Michigan. That guy had to go to declare a fact.
I haven't done Christmas cards in forever, Becky. Yeah, Tiffany, you have to get a tag for roadkill to claim it. But I don't know. I just know of that from, going down that rabbit hole at some point of Bobby getting that deer. What was that deer to try and slaughter it in the garage to cover up whatever he did to Teresa in the garage. And all you doing other things while listening to this, I've thought about too, going, okay, while I listen to this stuff, should I do, because I really need to get in shape. So it's like, should I be doing sit-ups? Should I march in place, do some kind of yoga? But then all you people would be looking at me, and that's weird.
For the money in the bank. Oh. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Oh, that guy's got cash though. Yeah. Because where would I cash it otherwise? I'd have to put it in the bank, and I don't want to do that. No. Yeah, you'd have to put it somewhere and draw it back out. Yeah. Well, we'll see when it comes. Because you check, that's what we'll do.
I can twirl a baton, Becky, and I have one out in my she shed, Cheryl. I took baton lessons as a kid. I can throw it up and catch it and everything.
Yeah. Even if it takes a week or so. Yeah. I'm supposed to look for some pictures? This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I actually have to go into my shed. It's in the way back of my yard. Well, it's a trailer, but I call it my she shed, Cheryl. I so love that commercial. So maybe when there's a longer call, the next call is a half hour long. Maybe I'll run out to my she shed, Cheryl, and get my baton for you all.
I put those things in there. I should take them out of there, maybe. What? Those things from the swimming pool. Those big long things that you lay on? They're where? Inside your truck, I stuck them. Well, that's good enough. Inside of it? Yeah. Inside? Yeah. Or the box? Inside. That seat. Oh. Why? Well, they're not full of water. No. Oh, that's good enough. We'll run there then.
And here's Charlie. So what's your deal, dude?
That water's frozen in the swimming pool. Yeah. I don't know if it'll bust anything, but... No, leave it. No, that's only your pool then if it is. Got the pump and the hoses down here. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll save some money. Yeah. That pump must be pretty expensive, huh? $100. Yeah. Yeah. And then hoses, the big hoses, them are all drained down there now. Yeah. Well, if you go down there with like...
And what's your deal, Charlie?
The trailer. Why is he going down the trailer? I don't know. Oh, you don't know. But you go turn off the heat for a while. And then what? And search that back. Get a box. We're not supposed to search it no more. Why? Because the investigator said that don't touch that no more. Oh, no? Yeah. They're coming. What investigators? The investigator. Oh, the one we hired? In Mantua. Oh. Oh.
Charlie, are you a supporter of Stephen Avery?
We did. All we did was get the plants and the fish and the stuff out of the refrigerator net. Yeah. They can't let that stuff in there with the heat off. Oh, no. No. Why? When they coming? I don't know. I think she said next week. I'm gonna ask her if she checked that out down in there. That Greg, is that his name? Yeah.
Charlie, I said, what's your deal? And are you a Stephen Avery supporter?
Where is he from? Milwaukee. Yeah. Give his number. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see if he can help, and see if what he can do with this. Public defender from down that way. Is he?
Hello, Twisted Angel. Oh, yeah. I've dealt with trolls a long, long time. Oh, so he says who's Stephen Avery. So there's no point in responding anymore because it's just not going to go anywhere.
Hurry up, this costs money. Shut up. I'm not going to pay for all this shit.
Oh, Dolores.
I do. So far, huh? Yeah. I can't find it right offhand. I got a bunch of boxes over here.
Hello, Maz.
Wait, put you down. Now I got to get some glasses on so I can see it. I thought Father was going to put those pipes on that stove. And he did? No. He got the door fixed, so got a new lock on it. Well, maybe Chucky can do it, or Earl. Yeah, he's the state of Wisconsin Office of State Public Defender. This Milwaukee. Wait, do you want his number? No. Huh? You're going to call him. Thanks a lot. For what? I want a new thing put in. What's a thing? A new bail bond.
Hello, Samantha.
Property.
All right, I am new to YouTube. So how do you block a person? I don't even know how you would. Let me see. Click. Report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user, add as moderator.
How do you know that? I know. You do not know. Yes, I do. But if you can put it where I got property, then we can put up the business or something else. We got to have a certain way to put that business in here. Otherwise, they can take it. And don't say they can't. The only way they can take it if I run. They can take it for court costs and all that stuff. They can take out of the money. Not for bond. Yes, they can. Oh, I don't know. Yes, they can.
Well, let's see if he ends up saying anything disruptive other than what he has said so far.
I'm not going to get a hold of anybody on a Saturday.
And thank you all for your help in instructing me on how to block somebody. Because, yeah, I'm so new to YouTube and I hate change.
Well, we can figure that out later. Oh, she's putting this here in because she said we'll get enough so we can get them out by Christmas. In what? Whatever she's putting you in for funding. Oh. Yeah, she said we want them out for Christmas. Oh. So it must be somewhere where they'll maybe give more. I don't know. I'm going to call her tonight, so. Oh, yeah, she said
yeah, Twisted. Well, that's what I think of guilters, too. Because I think guilters are more into this case than supporters are. Because their lives, like, revolve around this, where look, I'm a pretty big supporter of Stephen Avery. But, okay, O.J. Simpson, for example, he's guilty. I'm not looking into his case at all, or, you know, when he was in prison for the other thing or whatever. I don't care.
Oh.
Well, and that's the thing, like when I do Facebook Lives in MAM Gossip, that's a closed group. So it is way easier to control trolls and kick them out if they're saying anything disruptive. Obviously, there's sock accounts and all. I didn't even know what a sock account was until I got involved with Making a Murder. There are people that are just there to spy and they don't say anything. But yeah, so in a closed Facebook group, you can really moderate a live better. Like if I do it on Stephen Avery Project, which is a public page, it's harder. And Maz, I miss MAM Gossip. We still post in there. Just lives are going to be here on YouTube, so they're easier for people to find after. And if I really want to talk Smurf, I would do it in MAM Gossip.
Get a hold of that woman, then he'll go talk to her Monday. She'll maybe try to get a hold of her before that. Yeah. Set it up for Monday. Yeah. That's what he said. Okay, then. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Bye.
So now we're going into call 175. This is 5:09 p.m. The call is 29 minutes and 44 seconds. Thank you to Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082 for foiling all these calls, and Foul Play YouTube channel for uploading them all.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from Steve. An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. Hi. Hi there, sweetheart.
Oh my God, it's Debbie.
Huh? What you doing?
So Debbie's some girl that's flirting with Steven, and Steven is using her to try and get money.
Kind of good news for you. Yeah? Yeah,
Yeah, that is nice, Tiffany, that, you know, Jeff had it on our TV the other day that you could bring up YouTube on other things and watch it there.
In fact, I got back just a little while ago. I went to one of the newspapers. Yeah. Did you ever hear of the Buyer's Guide? It's a newspaper that goes all over.
And what I use here is I've got a laptop, but then there's also a monitor over here. So I can have two screens going at once. So this one, I've got the YouTube up with our live thing. And then this one is where I'm playing the calls from. But then I also open another tab where I can like surf Facebook, look at email, you know, do other stuff.
Yeah. And Seymour and Stevens Point, Wausau, Wapaka, Wisconsin.
Get a bucket. You're right. I hope this isn't going to be totally gross.
Yeah. And I ran it for 1 month. So, if your mother starts getting a whole bunch of money coming in, that's why. I talked to her today. What did you? Yeah, this afternoon I did, and I told her that I was going to do that, and she said it was okay. Mm. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's good. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's going to go for 1 month. The ad's going to come out next week in the paper. I'll get one, and then I'll cut the clip out, and then the ad out, and I'll mail you so you see how it looks. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that for you. Yeah.
And Twisted, so people cannot see this live chat unless they subscribe to the page. How does that work? What is the whole subscription thing? Can you see the live chat even if you don't subscribe? I don't know, because I don't watch YouTube, you know, other than certain videos here or there.
Yeah. Most of them, I don't know all of them, but yeah, most of them are. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, well, it's fine. At least I got this ad in the paper, and it's going to come out next week. Yeah. And those different foundries and factories and stuff that I called yesterday, none of them were interested. So, yeah. But I'm still glad I got that ad out in the paper, so it goes all over
Becky, can you interact with the chat without subscribing? So can you type? So what is the purpose of subscribing? Just so you get notified when you go live and that it's easier to like find it? Yeah, Twisted. And I know you have to have like 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize. And when we were in Manitowoc, I was going to do a live on YouTube, but I can't because you have to have the 1,000 subscribers before you can go live on a mobile device.
She better, you better tell your mom maybe when all that money starts coming in, she better keep it in the bank because you never know, someone will come over and try to rob her. Yeah. I thought of that. I thought, what if a whole bunch of money starts coming in and people know about it because when they read it in the paper? Well, we got safes out there in the garage. Oh. So okay. they can't get in there. Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, gee whiz, we don't need your mom getting robbed. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, you never know if we can get a lot, you know. Yeah, we still got time for Christmas. Oh. So if we get a lot of money in. Oh, that way, yes. Yeah. We still got about 2 weeks. Well, I think, yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, and I told them at a newspaper I wanted in right away. So, yeah. So they put it in for a month.
Yeah, I really don't like that it's all over about them having money in safes on their property. Just really not a good thing.
So, but I got to think a lot of people will see that ad.
Yeah, ads annoy the shit out of me. I get it. You know, it's what makes people money, but they bother me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's papers over by Green Bay and Milwaukee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That would be a good idea too. Oh yeah. Because I want you out. Well, I want you out too. I know you do. Play in the snow. Yeah, there's a little bit of snow out there, not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So, did you get my card? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that, huh? Oh, 2:30? Okay. I was thinking today was Thursday and it's Friday. Yeah. So I was thinking too.
Yeah, I've just, you know, I said I'm an old lady, so it took forever to get me off MySpace to go to Facebook. And so I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on YouTube, you know, I'm just Facebook. And then Facebook is being kind of scary with just how intrusive it is. And then there's also, you know, I constantly have people having trouble finding the videos because like you can find it through the browser, but not through the app or vice versa and all this. And so people keep saying go to YouTube. So I'm trying it, but I'm going to whine about it.
Yep, that would be good. I think I'll call on Monday.
I am 48 years old. I am old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah. And they can mention that fund too right away. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Milwaukee's pretty big. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And so is Madison. Maybe I should do Madison for you. No. Like the newspapers, I mean. Yeah. I can do Madison for you if you want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, Madison. And then if your mom wants to do Green Bay and Milwaukee. Yeah. And if she's too busy, I can do it. But if she wants to do it, she can. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, how far is Green Bay from you? About, I don't know, an hour and a half. Oh. I don't know for sure. Or a good hour, I know. Yeah. About an hour. It's not an hour and a half. It's about an hour. Yeah. So, how far is it from where you live? Is it an hour drive? No, less than an hour. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you can get to outskirts within half an hour. Oh. You know, take the freeway. Uh-huh. Oh. The freeway is almost a straight shot. Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah.
Well, I feel old. I know I don't look old. I benefit from that I don't look very old, but I feel old.
The people can see. Yeah. It made me mad though, that radio station. Well, if we do it for him, then a lot of other ones will want us to do it for them. And I thought, oh, shut up. Mm-hmm. You should tell them most people are guilty. Huh? You should tell them most people are guilty. Yes, that's what I mean. Well, they're supposed to be there. Yeah. So my sister said to tell you hi. Tell her I said hi. He said hi. Her name is Maureen. Mm. So she's a couple years younger than me.
Yeah, my partner Jeff, he is on YouTube all the time, and I know there's some fabulous things on here for makeup tutorials or learning how to do anything. It's just, oh my God, Becky, I forgot about going to get the baton. So I've used it for some videos, but I didn't use it. What was that about?
What? She's being dumb. She says, I can sleep with the judge and give him favoritism to plead you innocent. Oh, that's so dumb. I don't think so.
I don't know if I could go get my baton during this call. Can I really tear myself away from a Debbie call?
That ain't gonna work. I know it ain't gonna work. He'd be in trouble too. So that is a very good idea. Well, it was the last thing on earth, Yeah, well, it was the last resort, yes, but that's all. Because that would not be very fun. No. I'd rather sleep with you. Yeah. So,
did you just say I'd rather sleep with you?
It ain't about you, but it's about me, but it could help you out. I asked how much, I found out with this farm here where I'm living. Yeah. There's 185 acres, and I found out that the realty guy said it's going for $2,000 an acre, so that will bring it to $370,000, and I'm supposed to get 15% of that, so I'd have $81,000 when the farm's sold. If the farm
she really is just trying to hook him by claiming she's going to have money. He thinks she's going to have money, so that's what's happening here.
I don't know if it's going to sell for $2,000 an acre. But usually, yeah, because the realtor come out and appraised it. Yeah. So they're supposed to be pretty accurate.
When they thank you, Mads, for bringing up Chuck.
$81,000 whenever the farm is sold. That's what I should get. Yeah. And I thought if I got that now, that would be wonderful because it could help you there.
Stephen, early on, when I took over Stephen Avery project, and when I talked to him for the first time, around one of the first times, he asked me, he wanted me to make shirts and sell it so he could make some money. Because again, Stephen really cares about money. And I won't do anything without Kathleen Zellner's approval. So I reached out to Kathleen and said, hey, my partner owns this print shop. We could make these shirts for Stephen. And she said no. And so I have never made shirts for Stephen other than the ones that, so like I'm wearing one right now that Jeff made that is actually Jeff's shirt. I made a shirt that has a picture of Stephen on it that Jeff made, and it only went to the family. So Alan has one, Dolores has one. I think Chuck wanted one at the time. We gave those shirts to family members. Ooh, I just got an email from Melissa. Hold, please.
The last few days, I lost about 3 to 5 pounds. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just don't eat much lately because I ain't hungry. Yeah, me either, hardly. Yeah. So. Every once in a while. Every once in a while I get a craving for something. But yeah. You'll have to come on and do that in the papers. You're going to? I'll come on that, yeah. Oh, okay. You tell her. Okay, yeah. I'll let you do medicine and that. Okay, I'll do medicine. She said some girl, I don't know who, sent a check for $125. Yeah. So, I don't know. She said, was it you? And I go, no. I didn't send a check for $125. But I don't know who it was. call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded. She's putting it all the way at home and safe. Yeah, good. That way the lawyers can't get it. That too, yes. Yeah. And no one can come and rob her. Yeah. Because you never know about that place. It seems to have people wanting to do stupid stuff out there lately. Yeah.
Dang, so the email I got from Melissa, she doesn't have the one I just sent her. Marnie emailed me this morning, so I got that one because I have a meeting I have to be at in Chicago at 6 p.m. tomorrow, because I go there every other Wednesday, but I didn't go last Wednesday before Thanksgiving because I don't want to possibly take up time that family would visit. And I see now from this email from Melissa that her parents didn't go. So she hasn't had any visits since I went on that Sunday to tell her about her dog. And she's talking about missing Oreo, which is sad. She's excited to get the golden doodle. But she doesn't know if I'm coming this Wednesday or next Wednesday, even though see, their email system is so weird. And Marnie is in the same facility, and she got my message saying, "Hey, I've got an event, meeting I have to be at in Chicago tomorrow. So if I do come visit them tomorrow, it would mean I have to cut the visit short, where I would have to be there right at 9 a.m., visit Marnie from 9 to like 11:30, and then visit Melissa from like 12 to 2, because the problem is the prison goes on lockdown somewhere around 2:30, where nobody can come in or out of the prison. So if you don't get out at that 2 o'clock, you're now stuck there till 4:30, quarter to 5. So Marnie told me whatever, she's fine with whatever I want to do. And now this email from Melissa isn't. So I guess what I'll do is I will do that. I'll still go tomorrow. I'll just have to, each visit can only be 2 hours. And then I'll drive from there, it's a 2.5 hour drive for me. And then have to go be in Chicago, which is, depending on traffic, goes from 30 minutes to 90 minutes to get there from my house.
Walk around naked. Huh? You have to tell your sister about how to walk around naked. Why? Well, then she can stay there. What are you talking about? After the summer? Yeah. Walk around naked then? Who, us? Yeah. Yeah. What's she got to do with it? Well, if she's there. Yeah. Well, I guess it don't make a difference. Oh, you want her to walk around naked too? No, all I need is you. Oh. I thought you were. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I can come over and give you a big kiss. Don't worry about it. So, you gonna write me a letter? Yeah, probably this weekend. Oh, I didn't know if you were into writing letters.
Thank you, Paula, for the plug.
Every once in a while I do. You can write me a love letter. Yeah. I write a little one. Okay. Just a little love letter. That's better than none. I wrote you one and I mailed it today. Yeah. And you'll get it Monday. I hope Monday. Yeah. Oh. Huh? She said, who are you talking to? You. Yeah. She asked me if I wrote a sex letter. Oh. Yeah, a good one. I was a little bit, but not. It was mild. I could get worse, but it was a mild one. So, yes. So. But you write me a love letter, just a little one if you want. Yeah. And I won't let no one see it if you don't want me to. Yeah, it don't make a difference. Oh, okay.
Wonder if she's ever tried to sell her letters. There's been several other people who have.
Oh, I wouldn't put it up on the wall. I was just joking. So, yeah. So, is that one guy from Stevens Point going to come visit you Sunday? I won't know that till tomorrow. Oh, okay. And he's coming up by the yard tomorrow. Yeah, I just put him on the list, so. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe he was coming Sunday to visit you. Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah. Okay. So, well. Otherwise, I can call you back tomorrow night, let you know.
Okay. Yeah, that would be fine. You can call me tomorrow night. You can call me whenever you want.
Yeah, probably tomorrow night then.
Okay. So what else did you do today?
These calls are so weird because it sounded right there like they're getting ready to like hang up. You know, it's the perfect end of call thing, but they still have 10 minutes that they're talking.
One time I asked them if I could get a book for you or something to read, and they go, no. And I thought, geez, what's the harm in reading a book?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So, yeah, your mom said she's going to go over to your house this weekend. I don't know what she's going to do. And then she said if she finds some of your pictures, because she don't have none at her house.
As long as they got none of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they took a lot of pictures, so I don't know.
I have to write inside here.
Okay, so it's getting more and more where people are knowing that something's up. More and more people are talking about it.
Yeah.
So everyone
from the Calumet County Jail, this call may be monitored or recorded. They have to know something's up. They'd have to know something's up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. More and more people, even people that at first didn't think you were innocent, now they're starting to believe it when the way they're hearing the way everyone's telling their stories is all mixed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I knew you were innocent right from the start. I believed you. Other people you had to convince, but I believed it right from the start.
Yeah. Well, so did I.
Because it just didn't make sense.
No.
So,
well, you figure to burn a body, that baby's got to be nice and hot.
Yeah. And not only that, it would take a person who's crazy to do something like that.
Yeah.
So,
and I only burnt that little brush, and I think it was 4 tires.
Yeah.
But that don't get hot enough for a body.
I know, because when people die, when they get what do they call it? When you
cremated.
Yeah, cremated.
Yeah.
They probably got it. They got to have it really, really, really hot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how hot, but I'm sure it's hotter than a bonfire.
Oh yeah.
So.
They had a bonfire about 3 hours.
Yeah, and they don't get near as hot.
No.
Like when you get cremated.
No.
So.
And that fire's right on them.
Yep. That's right, and it's enclosed.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, they're just out to get you because of that lawsuit.
Yeah. Well, that was all supposed to be done, last month.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get that $425 from the state. And then with the lawsuit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get out pretty soon. Like you said, maybe in February.
Yeah.
I hope before that.
Yeah, me too. Well, if we get everybody together, bring that money in. That shouldn't take long then.
Yes, that's true. And I'll remember to put an ad in the Madison paper monthly. And I'll run it for a month. Or do you want me to run it longer than a month?
No, I think that would be good.
So I have to put her name and her inmate number.
No, that's not telling them for a month.
To write to Melissa, let me take this in here.
I figure a month everyone should be able to see it by then.
Oh yeah.
So I was going to run it 2 weeks, and I thought, well, no, I'll do it a month just to make sure.
Yeah.
So I went for 1 month. So, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Damn, I hit enter thinking I could just scroll down to do the next thing. So I guess I can't do that to make it line by line, huh?
Okay, you can take me as your truck.
Number is
You can take me wherever you want.
Okay, we'll go north to the cabin.
You go to your cabin?
Yeah, we'll go to our cabin.
Okay. How many, what's that like? Is it like, how many rooms are in it? Or is it just one big thing, or has it got rooms, or how is it?
It's got upstairs, downstairs.
It's kind of upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's only a cabin,
Huh?
It's only a cabin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you can take me to your cabin. And then we'll be away from a lot of the people around here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, how long will we stay up there?
I don't know.
As long as you want.
Yeah.
If you want, we can stay up there always.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
grab
up to you.
for
Wherever you all go. You won't have to hog time me and drag me. I willingly go wherever you go. So, man, get me excited thinking about it.
Marnie would be the same address.
Man, this is torture. Probably worse for you because you're in jail.
You can't hear me now at all?
Stupid mental bars. Torture.
Can you hear me now? Marnie Yang.
I hope you go get one raised so we can get out.
And her number is...
No, once it all comes in, they start to send it in.
Yeah.
But then it don't take that long if they send enough, all of them.
871
Yeah, so your mom said that
86.
she's going to start praying for you to get out.
Yeah.
She said when you guys were little, you went to Sunday school and parochial school and stuff.
Yeah.
Not parochial school, but
Yeah.
catechism.
Yeah.
She said you're Lutheran.
Yeah.
That's what I am too. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Tomorrow is Sunday. I think tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday when we go to church, I'll have them pray that you can be able to get out.
Yeah.
I'll tell it because they have prayers in the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the mic at the speaker, so
Maybe I should try
I have the back, and then I try and grab it when I'm going to talk.
Yeah, well, no, they could raise money too one day.
Jeff is supposed to get me some kind of thing so I can, swing arm.
Yeah, that probably would hurt to ask, would it?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I could ask them and see what they say. I'll ask the pastor.
I never thought that either.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll ask him Sunday
Yeah.
when I go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because our services are from 9 until 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It seems different that I don't have to go to the bar and off my college.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just don't seem right.
Yeah.
Because that was such a routine thing for so many years.
Yeah, then he makes you get rid of them.
Huh?
Then he makes you get rid of them.
I know he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I mean, he's mean. Mean. So, yes. Last night, I slept on the couch half the night and in the chair half the night.
Oh.
So I didn't even feel like coming in the bedroom, not at all.
Yeah.
In fact, when I come out of the bedroom, I don't feel good, so I go back out. I thought it's enough to make you sick. So I go back and I sleep on the couch or in the chair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
either way, I don't care. Okay, then we can go up to your cabin.
Yeah.
Now you got me going on here.
Oh, Becky, this call is getting to you a little bit, huh?
So first we got to get you out.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Will they let you go up there if you get up? Do you guys just
No.
be in certain places?
No. I go up there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could or not.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I can do what I want.
Huh?
I can do what I want.
Good.
As long as I'm not out there, I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
we'll go in your black pickup truck?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What year is it?
2002.
Oh, then it's pretty new.
Yeah.
My sister also knows
I hate when they
papers
talk
here
about his
open
truck
for their
because Stephen loves that truck and wanted his brothers to just take care of it while he was gone, start it occasionally. And Earl trashed it. And they, as far as I know, Stephen doesn't know.
phone. She writes to him a lot.
Oh. Yeah.
So, she said he used to be in jail.
Well,
He was in prison. What was he in prison for? Huh? Oh, he was in for robbery. He got caught stealing meat
oh.
out of a grocery store.
Oh.
Steak.
Well, he was something good.
He was in prison for a year.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of people who went to prison, they say they'd rather be in prison than the county jail because in prison you can do more.
Oh, yeah.
You can go outside. When people come
Both
to
Marnie and Melissa have told me that the county jail is worse than prison. So even here in Illinois, they're like, they don't want to, they know when you go back to county jail, it means, something's going on with your case. So that's good, but they don't want to be there. They say it's horrible.
Yeah, I suppose. So I'll call you tomorrow night. So
Okay.
I want the bill to get up too high, so they put a block on it.
Huh?
I said, we don't want them to get up too high, so they put a block on it.
They won't put a block on my phone if I don't tell them to.
Yeah. They do it anyway when it gets up so high.
Not if I pay you.
Oh, no.
What are you talking about then?
Well, they put on 2 blocks on my mouse phone one time.
Why?
Already. Because the bill gets up so high and they only got so much of a limit.
Oh, you
Yeah.
need to come on your end?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then, I thought as long as I paid my phone bill, you could call.
Well,
I didn't know they had it.
it depends how many phone calls I make and how much they are.
Oh.
You know, you got to mount what they go by.
Oh, okay. Then what time you calling tomorrow?
I don't know. What time? 3 o'clock?
Okay, you can call it 3. Just don't forget.
Okay.
I'm always afraid you're going to forget.
No, I didn't forget. I write it down.
Okay. And don't forget to write the love letter.
Yeah.
Okay, you got stamp and paper?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm going to be looking for that.
Yeah.
I like hearing your voice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then on Monday I'll get that in Madison.
Okay.
For you. If you think of anything else that I can do, let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
All right, not now, so I'll talk to you tomorrow night then.
Around, no?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, see,
Okay.
I'll look at it all mixed up. It's at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
So now we're going into call number 176. So he basically called right after he was done with the phone call with Debbie, because this is 5:51 p.m. This call lasts 25 minutes. And again, these calls are on the Foul Play channel on YouTube, and Kaboom Boom Zoom and Wookie 1082 are who FOIA'd and paid for them. And this is Dolores. Dolores. Becky, yes, you can always send me money. She says, shut up. Oh, attorney yells, telling Stephen to shut up.
Because your mouth is going too much with the TV stations. And you said you had a fire there on...
Hold on a second.
You said that. You said that. No, because that'll come up in trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
So stop saying, talking to the TV head.
Yeah, but I did that a long time ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, with the fire.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I did that with the press.
Becky, there's my PayPal. So you can put money in my PayPal, and then you just tell me what you want me to do with it. If you want me to put it on her commissary, or if you want me to use it to buy food on the visit. So just let me know what you want me to do with it. And if you want me to put it in her commissary, I will then send you the confirmation when it goes into the commissary. And then I let Melissa know where the money came from, and she will email me and thanks you. And then I take a screenshot of her thank you and send that to you.
We weren't down there long.
No.
10 minutes maybe if they were. Took them.
No.
Why do my flowers all off the stand and the stand?
Why are they taking more shit now?
I don't know. Because it had the key. They're going to see if it fell out of somewhere.
What stand?
It must have been your mate's stand outside the bed.
Side the bed or side the dresser?
Oh, wait.
It's all open? Ain't got the drawers?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
You didn't go with them?
No.
Oh.
It doesn't matter, Becky, whatever you want to do. There's also, she needs money regularly now that she's got her iPad, because they make them purchase it every month for what services they can get on the iPad. I believe that's like $25 a month. I don't remember. I'm so bad with numbers. So yeah, I can put it right in her commissary if you like, or I buy the food when I'm there. because sometimes people have given the money. So I let Melissa know, okay, the food today is on so-and-so. So it's whatever you want to do with the money.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Between 2 and 3 feet high and 12 to 15 inches deep, approximately.
So what they're talking about now is that the state came and took that little bookcase thing that they're claiming the key fell out of the back of.
Approximately 3 feet from the entry door on the left of the room. Oh yeah, the left of the room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're trying to clean up their shit now.
Yeah. Well, I called the lawyer right away.
Oh, yeah?
And I said, they're going in there.
And see, wouldn't this be something that if Steven had hid the key there and when he's hearing they want this, don't you think his voice would change or something and you would be able to like tell the anxiety of, oh my God, I'm caught? But it's nothing, just him going, what the Smurf do they want this for now?
But they weren't long down there.
No.
So that's all they must have done.
Yeah, but it don't take long to plant more evidence, Mother.
How can they plant more evidence?
They didn't see it before. No.
I don't know.
Right, Twisted? I mean, again, when we listen to these calls, this does not sound like a guilty man.
Yeah? No. No, not home alone. I got my baby. So,
Went to the, my Herald Times, put an ad in there.
like what?
Donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Barbara asked him already.
Oh, fuck Barbara. Sick of waiting. Call her daddy.
Who's daddy?
Brian's girls.
Yeah.
And see, he can put it in.
Brian is Barb's son, and his girlfriend at the time, her father worked for a newspaper, so that's who he's talking to.
I got these cards.
Talking about, not to.
And I don't have them nowhere.
That's why you should have a goddamn notebook.
I know. I got a notebook.
Well, where is it? Well,
I got to get all that other
When I went and saw Dolores last August and I gave her money and a gift card, and the money I had was, there were a couple of the Stephen Avery Project moderators who sent money to my PayPal to give, so then I put it in my bank account, and then I pulled out the cash and gave the cash to Dolores. She wanted to know the names of the people that donated the money, and she wrote their names down in a notebook.
oh yeah.
I got something in my eye. Because I don't think I'll have heat up there when I get up there in the first place, because Todd don't do that no more.
Let's turn up the furnace a little.
We have to leave all them doors open. Where the water is in there. I don't know.
Yeah. I ain't quite 6 o'clock.
No? Why?
Oh, maybe it'll be on the news.
Oh. What did you say now? What papers?
Green Bay Press cassette. You got Channel 2 on or whatever?
I don't know. No, 26, I think.
Herald Times. And the Milwaukee paper.
Milwaukee paper.
Yeah.
Dolores is, as you get older, your memory isn't as good, so that's why you need to write things down. I do that too. And also writing things down helps put it in your mind too. Yes, Tina, my back is bad. Sitting here in this chair now for hours, that's something. I was saying something to I think it was my last night of, yeah, it's like I was sitting here on this chair for 8 hours and it just kills my back. And I was out this morning walking laps while volunteering. So yeah, right now my back's not happy.
No. Did you talk to her? Yeah. Well, she didn't donate no money yet. There was a Debbie that donated. Yeah. Yeah, that one that called Chucky. That ain't that one that called Chucky. Yeah. Her name is.
I do that a lot, Tina. So like, I constantly, yeah, I consider it like holding a baby. You know, it's the constant mom, the baby rock. So when I'm standing and stuff, I do that. But I cannot be still. It's, you know, I don't know what my deal is. I'm weird.
Mm-hmm. She's the one that gave the $100. All right. Well, she's trying to work real hard though. Yeah. Debbie is. Yeah. What channel should I put on? I don't know. Put on 26. I got channel 2 on. Okay. That is 26. Now we can stay on here this long. No. You got money in? Huh? She said you got $125 in? In where? I don't know. Huh? I don't know. $100. I told her $75 in the bank. Oh. Where'd you get $125 for that? I don't know. I thought she said $125. No, $75.
I gotta take this call. Hold, please. Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm going to bed early. I'm gonna wash that carpet over there so it's dry in the morning. I can put that stuff all back there. Yeah, I took a flower from up there. They take everything that was in it? I don't even know. I can't tell you. That's why you should have went with them. All you have to do is sit outside. Well, how could I tell if they took anything then? Yeah, well, you would see that once they carried it out. In the dark? Well, with your lights on. Oh, with my lights on. Well, what time were they there? I don't know. I think I called the lawyer before 5 o'clock. Well, yeah, I would have had them. But pretty maybe they were there already. Yeah. I didn't know they were even here until Chucky brought them in the house for the key. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to do something about that key. If that cop didn't drop it there. What cop? The Manitowoc cop. Who else? They're trying to figure something out. Yeah. 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 Somebody had to put it there. Yeah. No, I think he could call them in. What? Them donations. I don't know how Debbie did it. I don't know. I don't know. I thought TVs were going to have that because he said we're getting a lot of stuff, a lot of donations in. And he said we'll put it back on the TV then or something. I don't know what you channel. I don't care about none of that, Mother. They can do their part, and the papers can do their part. Well, I know that. Yeah. The more I get it out there, the more people will see it. They don't show too much on TV. I don't know what they do. Well, I watch it all the time. Uh-huh. I barely see it. I think I've seen it twice. Oh, yeah? Yeah. That's why we get it on the papers. People will see it. A lot of people read the papers every day. This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded. Yeah, but how can you call it in? You got to pay for that, you know. I don't know. Well, you can't call it in. You got to pay for each word. Maybe not for a donation. I don't know.
I don't know if I had, did I try to put that in Mad Talk before? And they wouldn't accept nothing like that?
No.
In the Chronicle I did.
Yeah, maybe in the Chronicle.
Well, that's with the Herald Times. No. They work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we were going to put something else in the paper.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, donations, they should put that in.
I don't know.
Yeah, with your address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have you gone write that out.
Yeah.
I can't go tomorrow, though. Well, you can't put it in anyway tomorrow.
Oh, you have to wait till Monday.
Yeah. That stuff ain't open.
Yeah. Well, you might have to, you could maybe try to call them.
I don't think they'd answer.
Well, you don't know if you don't try.
Well, I can.
Okay.
But I don't think they're going to answer.
You don't know that, Mother.
I know a lot of stuff. I know my name, I think.
Yeah, I don't too. I don't want to know my name.
I have to have it wrote out to give it to them, though. And I don't know how to spell. So how do I
You
write
might not have to write nothing out.
I
If you call them.
say it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how do I say it if I don't know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'll have you
Like
on
I
to it.
told Dad, he's stupid just like I am this morning. He told me I was stupid. I said, well, look at how you I don't know what you're talking about. He goes to me. I said, you're stupid just like I am. Yeah.
$2.23 for gas.
Yeah, it's going up again. It was what was it the other day?
It's supposed to, by spring, it's supposed to go up to $3 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be that truck.
Otherwise, call Arlen's wife. Maybe she can make something up too.
You know that telephone bill by her?
Yeah.
That was $80-some.
Huh?
That was $80-some, $86, I think.
By who?
By Arlen and Chris.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Dad paid it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He said he didn't want them coming back to him and saying that there's a bill there.
Oh.
So he paid it.
Oh.
Well, you're going to find out from Carla, too, how much hers is.
Why?
Well, you can't let her sit with them bills.
Well, that's why she's working overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that where that plane smashed it, right? Car?
Yeah.
Killed that little kid.
Yeah.
You're not even safe on the road.
No. No.
Then that one truck came down. He went off that big bridge.
Yeah.
Also, the truck, it was a truck like Dad's.
Yeah.
Upside down, and it's right down.
Yeah,
right down to the bottom.
It caved the roof right in.
Caved everything in.
Yeah.
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 Well, that one guy, they both flew out, I think.
Huh?
They both flew out of the car, but that one guy is dead, and the other one's critical.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm sure that was a big drop-off. That must have been
Yeah.
I don't know, at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
That was drinking.
Yeah.
And then going too fast, I suppose. Coming around that curve there.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Well, if that guy comes tomorrow, tell me he's on the list.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked him when I'm going to get my golf cart back. The Barbara first said, I was talking to her on the phone, she said she wants to know when she gets her guns back.
Yeah.
We don't know, he said. I said, how about my golf cart? I use that always because I can't walk with my legs. Well, stupid.
And what do you say?
Who knows? They gotta see. You know what that is? See shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be put away for the winter when it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
That windshield better not be wrecked anymore.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know.
They were talking about blankets or whatever.
Yeah.
one and only blankets on his bed.
Oh, yeah?
His sheets. Yeah, you don't have a different bed.
Mm.
They got him some Christmas.
No. Yeah, I suppose then. Yeah. Now see if you can get the numbers for them and everything else.
And I'll tell Lloyd, see if he's got a Milwaukee book. He could bring him along tomorrow because he's coming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that guy's coming tomorrow. Chucky doesn't know now if he's coming tomorrow or if he's coming Sunday.
Well, then he can't come up here Sunday.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
See, something important. Nobody gets no information.
Well, that is visiting for Sunday night.
Yeah.
Well, then why can't he come up by you?
Oh.
He's coming here during the day.
Yeah, but you don't know when. He don't know when. That's why don't you write that shit down?
It's during the day.
Yeah, what if a guy ain't home?
I'll just have to stay home.
Yeah.
I'll stay home and clean here then a little bit.
Yeah, well, see, that don't make no sense. You can't plan nothing.
That's all right. I should stay home anyway.
He said he was going to look at your car tomorrow.
They got so many cars in there now.
Well.
Yeah. So would they get mine in there?
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose nothing else.
They're only open in the morning in the first place.
Yeah.
Earl's watching it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, but Chucky said he was going to get your car in tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what's wrong with it. That other noise, I think, stopped.
Yeah.
That was underneath the hood.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the wheel now. Yeah. You eat supper already?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Noodles and meat and there was sauce on it.
Some of that again? Didn't you have that last night?
No. This is better than noodles. I had rice last night.
Oh, right. Oh, that's almost the same.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get the normal grill and make some chili for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rosie and Grandma will be coming or not.
Yeah. You want that big TV?
What big TV?
The one down by Rolly.
Why?
Or we can switch you. You can take the big one and Rolly can have that one.
Why?
Well, you might have the new one. Because I ain't going back down there.
No?
No.
Mm.
Then the microwave might as well come up.
Why?
Why should it stay down there?
Why? No.
I might as well clean my shit out.
First, I got to clean my basement. Because that's where I would have to put your shit.
You know, put my shit maybe in the trailer. You throw that shit in the trailer. Another trailer.
I bet that door is broke too.
You know,
I don't know.
you have to fix it. You know, we'll talk about it some other time. Maybe tomorrow or next day or next day.
Why, didn't really say you could go back down there?
Oh, yeah, but I don't think I want to. I don't even know if I'm going to stick around.
Not in Mantua County, I don't think.
No.
No, so you can come here and work with them.
I'm
I mean, to live here.
going to travel.
Well, people travel all the time. Well, I didn't say move to Florida and then travel.
I don't know.
No matter which town you go in, you get crooked ones like
Yeah,
that.
but it all depends here. I might not ever get out.
Why not?
I might have a life bit.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking stupid, though.
No, I'm coming down to the real world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you're supposed to shut up. That's what he said to me. He said, you tell him to shut up. I never heard a lawyer say that.
That's only that fucking lawyer. Other lawyers don't tell me that. They tell me I'm doing a good job.
Oh, well?
Yeah.
Which one?
Doing in Milwaukee.
Oh, well? Which
Yeah.
one's that?
My good ones.
Oh, your good ones.
Yeah.
You mean about this case, you're doing the good ones?
Yeah.
Oh, well?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
A lot of lawyers. Like
That's just damn him.
you know who? You live with?
Who?
He's in the camp, like, but it's got lawyers and doctors in it.
Yeah.
He was smart before. Now he's going to be smarter because he's in with lawyers.
Yeah. Well,
he must work in there.
You talked to him?
No, he wrote Clarence and Donna a card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he say anything about me?
No, it's only a little bit on the card.
Oh.
Well, he maybe said more on there.
Yeah.
But she would just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, with lawyers and doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have to be working in there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're in jail. So I can't get wherever you want, I suppose, right there.
Well, yeah, right there.
Yeah. In that territory there. Yeah. So that shouldn't be so bad.
Okay, then nothing else. If I hear something, I'll call you. Otherwise, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bye. If you hear anything on TV,
Yeah.
then you can call me.
Yeah.
Well, not after
Yeah.
not after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
So he's helping you. He's not helping Brady. Helping you will help Brady.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, you know who.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
You got 5 minutes.
5?
No.
What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I just sat down.
Well, what were you doing?
A little work. A little bit. Hey, why did you have that 84 kayak in a paper?
In the book.
The book. Auto buyer? Auto guy?
Sorry, I had to take that phone call. That was my friend, and also she's my boss with the Brady United that I'm on the board with. And I'll scroll through your comments. This call only lasts 16 minutes and 53 seconds, and this is the last call of December 9th. So when this call is done, we'll be ending this video and starting a new one for the next day. Let me scroll through what I missed while I walked away.
No, I think 12 weeks. Yeah.
But that must have been put in before the ban then.
Yeah, right before the ban. A week or 2 weeks before the ban.
Oh. I've had a lot of buyers already. How much did you want for that?
Whatever I can get for it.
Oh. Well, I'll take the phone out tomorrow. Your cell phone out by Chucky. And he can answer because one's going to call at 9 o'clock and then one's going to call before noon.
This is call 177 that we're on currently. It was 176, I think, when you guys were talking.
You might as well just put it on you.
I don't know what to tell you guys, though.
Can't you walk out to the garage?
Yeah, I could put it on. I could walk to the garage, but I don't know whether he's going to be there then.
Well, one of them will be there.
Oh, wow, Tina. Yeah, fibromyalgia and lupus. That's horrible.
He's going to help him.
And those are those invisible things that people don't understand by looking at you. You know, they're like, oh, what are you complaining about? They don't understand the pain you have inside.
You see anything on TV?
Uh-huh.
There's nothing on it?
No. They won't be. They won't put that on TV.
What?
That they came and got that.
Oh, no, I know that.
No. I don't like them sound of bitches.
Ooh,
Got 2 detectives.
I don't either. He reminds me of Avery.
Yeah.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it, Nana?
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure that.
Foul Play has a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, and they have Foul Play's got playlists in there. So there's one that's like the
Oh,
October calls and one November calls. We're in December calls. So that's how you can find them all in order. And when I start these videos, I do put the URL to the Foul Play channel.
why?
When they doesn't put that that date in. You must have that date in there.
Yeah.
They cut a wire.
Currently on the couch behind me is Mickey.
Let's call it next door.
Yeah.
Ivan,
Yeah.
$1,100 worth.
What?
Dad's got to pay that.
No.
That's what he said.
Who dug it?
Father.
Oh.
What's that called?
Oh.
And he took a wire out.
And hello, Zoe.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, that would he would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he was just selling me that.
Oh, yeah, he probably would. That ain't gonna cost that. And there ain't no lines running through there.
I don't know.
No.
I even get his electricity.
That's from the pole
Where's the pole?
on top by the woods there.
Oil?
Yeah.
It's not underground?
No.
Oh, I don't know then. Don't ask me.
No. And plus, you got that big rock. I even go through that big rock.
How the heck would I know that?
Now he's pulling your leg.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, she tore my back a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh, the backache.
Oh, yeah?
No. I got everything moved out. I gotta wash that tomorrow though.
Mm.
I was in there's dog shit over there.
Now I just got an email on the thing that my friend Delphine just called me about of a meeting now I have to go to next Wednesday.
Right, going back that last time, you didn't go underneath that table. So you need to get better on that now. He's getting pretty good though. Was on that all the time.
Next week,
What's next week?
we can go in that other trailer, empty all them totes.
Why?
Put all my stuff.
Zoe, I did play the calls faster. We did that for a while, and then people complained about it. So
Well, that ain't really
yeah,
much
so
good.
so we're listening real time. It does speed it up since they talk so slow.
That stuff, yeah.
But some people complained about it, so it's like, all right, forget it. We'll just go with the normal speed. And hello, Trish.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
All the clothes went to the dresser and the totes. And in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What?
I don't know. I forget. I did that with Barbara. I wanted to tell her something and I stopped.
Oh.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So you don't want that done now anyway.
No.
Well,
Next week maybe. When
oh, that's what I was going to say.
What?
We're not supposed to go touch with nothing in there. And that's what the investigators said.
Well, Twisted, I do way too much volunteering stuff, so that is, so tomorrow night I have a meeting because I am with Women's March Chicago. So we're planning the January Women's March. And now next Wednesday, I'll have to meet the president of Brady United is going to be in town, and I am on the exec board of the Illinois chapter. So I have to go meet the president.
Can't take much more.
I did already.
No, I'm talking about on TV.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk on TV.
I don't care what that lawyer says. I'm boss. It's like my attorney said from
Maz, I think it's funny that when I talk to people who aren't from where I'm at and they say that I have an accent, and I really don't think I have any kind of accent at all. Ew, coffee with Brady.
Pretty well on that damn TV. I gotta get my story out there. You know, how can you win a jury when they don't know nothing?
Yeah.
Get it out there. Because they ain't gonna come out all up at court on a trial.
Oh, no.
And this way they'll know. Piss on them. What I care. I really don't care. Do or die. No. I don't know. I don't know either. I got some M&M's open. I got a bag of chips open. I drank some Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
I played some cards. I won.
Played some cards with who?
Solitary.
By yourself?
Yeah.
And you won?
Yeah.
Oh.
Solitary by yourself?
You won yourself?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to play that. I used to play that once in a while. I don't know how you play it right there.
Oh, tomorrow when I call you to let me know how much money I got in the bag.
I don't know how much money you got in the back.
Huh?
In the back of what?
Hello.
In the back.
Hey,
There's shit you got
I
put
can't
away.
really talk. I'm doing a live video.
Oh, shit, I got put away. That's 400. What I got in the
okay.
bank?
You still got that?
All right, bye.
Yeah, I think that's in the middle. I think it's all there.
Oh, then you look at the other stuff too.
It's so funny when my friends know. So that was my friend Fanny that was calling me, and she hears in the background too. She's like, "Oh, you're doing a video. Okay, call me later."
I think that's what it is. Or 250. I don't know, 250 or 350.
Must be 350. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 750. And then you have to ask.
Oh, yeah, 750.
400.
740.
Oh, with that others, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely the Averys have an accent.
Oh, Chucky. How much I got in the garage? I don't know what I got in the garage.
I just think, Becky, like we were saying earlier, it's like things they say that fills in space, I guess, to say I don't know.
What's that? Oh, what do you want that for all?
I just want to know.
Oh. Oh, and your snowmobile. I should have asked that guy about your cards for your snowmobile. I forgot.
You know?
Because they must have it.
Yeah, right? Zoe,
So what about it?
I always have to convert my brain when I see these screen names to get their real names on there.
$2,000 at highest.
You know?
Yeah. But I gotta have a card. You gotta have the card for it though.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't think of that when he was here.
well, you and Bob can go by that guy.
Yeah, but what if they got that card?
I don't care. They can keep this on the best step. I can get a duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I got a card for it, I can get rid of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He can get another one.
Okay.
The guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah?
It's under
Yeah.
his name yet.
Yeah.
You have to ask her on the model and see if he needs some numbers off of that.
Well, I suppose I would have to.
Yeah. Then you have to go down there and write it down. Or he can go down there and write them down. Yeah. That way he can get another card for it. It'll probably take 2 weeks to get it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Heather. Yeah. So somebody had said to me, you have a Chicago accent. And it's like, I'm in the suburbs. I'm not in Chicago. When I think of Chicago accents, I think of, like the Saturday Night Live skit that had, dub beers. I don't talk like that.
Smashed.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do some work on it. Yeah.
How do I know which are your tools?
I ain't worried about the garage, Mother.
Oh.
I said the house.
Oh. Oh.
Well.
I had a website starting in 2000. And so I used to write a whole bunch of articles and I would review things and all this. And I've just always, from 2000 or whatever, I don't ever type out the word because. It's always been cuz, C-U-Z. And I would get attacked for that. I can't tell you how many times of how unprofessional that is for me to write that word. Oh, yeah, go get some rest, Zoe, because I mean, this is hard enough for me playing these calls. I can't imagine uploading all of them. So thank you so much for uploading them. And, if you or the people who FOIA'd them ever do something that you want to try and get back the expenses you paid, you have some kind of crowdfunding, let me know. We'll promote that.
Oh, yeah.
You got the information.
Yeah. Well, get it all.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to be down in the morning?
Well, it'll be after 10, I know, because the grandma first comes at 10.
Oh.
I have a aunt's grandma come with him.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that watches Rosie usually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they gotta cost something, right, Zoe? And did you have to pay money for software to upload this? So there's people who would possibly throw, money your way. I know I would donate towards it.
She's got to sing to it. Joey used to sing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't care. Well, sometimes it gets attitude, then it comes back.
Well,
Yeah.
they say you're supposed to talk to
That's
you.
funny, Maz.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a beautiful crowd. Yeah, thank you. Shaking its leaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay, sometime I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go to sleep, Zoe. And yeah, if anything comes about it, let me know and we'll promote it.
Yeah, somewhere now.
I'll put it on Stephen Avery project where, it gets the most reach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Or 1 o'clock, I don't think I'll be going nowhere. 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, not if you got that guy coming out.
Oh, I don't think he's coming in the morning.
And you never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get my living room done a little bit to it.
Yeah. Now then, we can make arrangements. They'll switch some TVs in. You can take the new one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, we just put his back in that room.
Yeah, Zoe, but it doesn't cost any money for me to, just sit here and play these. Don't get crazy. Don't get strange. Don't get strange.
Well, you'll need a TV.
I'll think about it. I'll put Rose back up there and take the rest.
Yeah.
Bring the big one up by you and take the other one down in the basement.
Exactly, Maz. That's something I've said, like with Stephen Avery project, where we have 206,000 people there. And there'll be times I'll post something and it's seen by over, 1 million people. If everybody just donated $1, it would way add up. Don't get strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right. So that was the last call of December 9th, 2005. Let me pause the next one. So we'll be ending this video. Oh, hold on. Hold as it's trying to play. So we'll end this video and I'll start a new one for December 10th, which December 10th has 12 calls, which are roughly 154 minutes. So about 2.5 hours. It is almost 3 p.m. here. So I should be able to get through all of those calls. And then when those calls are done, I will call it a day, because the one after that, the 11th, that's another 9 calls, which are roughly 2.5 hours. And now I have to call my friend Fanny back. And tonight's a night that Jeff doesn't work, the night job. So he'll be home 6-ish or so. So, all right. Investigation continues. See me on the next one. Let me get my cursor over here to end this stream.